Hello folks, Rob MaximumRD here, and this is Viper29 aka Shawn. I am doing a video response to this new video of his, what system do you enjoy? And as I do this response, it is on my new HD video cam, the GE DV1, which I just received literally minutes ago to my door. So this is also a test for that, but back to the point, what system do you enjoy? Okay, so as he says here, this could be any console, computer system, PC, whatever, even arcade machines. Tell me in the section down below, or a video response. Well, okay. I imagine a lot of people will say, short and sweet, the same answer, which is a lot of systems. But it's funny. If you were to ask me what my favorite system was in the 80s, then I would easily tell you, as far as gaming console, that would be ColecoVision. As far as computer system, that would be Commodore Amiga. To this day, I could still honestly say that those were and remain my favorites from the 80s. But to say what system do you enjoy, yeah, I'm not lying when I say all of them, because this is what happens with me, at least, all the time. If I were to say what system do I enjoy on a daily basis, then that would definitely be my PC. No question of that. It's, you know, I mean, I'm using it, I'm using it right now. I'll use it after I record this video and do my upload. And it's the system that, although, you know, nowadays, you know, wouldn't be considered the most, you know, powerful gaming rig or anything by any means. And yes, I know I got to clean that dust off the grill. But I built this system a couple years back. It was my very first build, and I was quite proud to say that the very first time I finished assembling it and loading Windows on it and booting it up, that it booted perfectly for the very first time. No issues at all, no issues since. Now, it was built a couple years ago, so you know, even at the time I built it, I did my best to have that balance between power for what I want to do, and of course always limited by price and finances. So when I built it a couple years ago, it was 2 gigabytes of RAM, 500 gigabyte hard drive internally, and the video card was NVIDIA 8800 GT, which it still is, and the processor, which it still is the Intel E6750 processor. And honestly, with everything from video work and video editing to emulation and running multiple programs at the same time, no issues with it. I've been very happy with the performance. I knew at the time of building it that it might be the last really big PC that I build for quite some time. So yeah, that's a system I enjoy, obviously. I did move it. I did add 2 more gigs of RAM, so it's got 4 gigs of RAM now, and I've upgraded it from Windows Vista to Windows 7 64-bit, and I'm perfectly happy and satisfied with it. So I can honestly say that's a system I enjoy. But more to the point, and to give a broader explanation, I would say the system that I enjoy is the one that I have received the most recently. So you know, although I have, you know, literally dozens and dozens of consoles and gaming computers, you know, in my closet behind the couch on the balcony. Got to slim down that collection. You know, it's pretty much the flavor of the moment. When I get a new package, then that's the system I'm into. That's the system I enjoy for a certain amount of time, usually until about the next package arrives. Many of them are because they are systems that either I enjoyed back in the day, or through whatever reasons I was unable to obtain back in the day. Let me just close the door. So, on that note, yeah, it's whatever system I have gotten the most recently. That's the system I enjoy. There are systems that certainly stick in my mind and are high points throughout my collecting and experience. Dreamcast, definitely. PlayStation 2. But, you know, it's funny, again and again, I have to stress this, when I say it's the system that I have gotten most recently. You know, that even extends to systems that some people would just consider horrible. But, you know, even when I got my 3DO or my CDI system, again, being the latest system that I had received and never having experienced it before, even those are my favorite system for at least a little while after I receive them. So I guess that's my answer, to put it as simple as possible. On a daily basis, the system I enjoy is my PC, and on a continuous basis, the system I enjoy is whatever one I had gotten recently. So just for example, you know, a few weeks back I got a TurboGrafx, and just, you know, that was my focus. That's what I was researching online. That's what I was, oh, here's an idea, playing, and just enjoying it because I had never experienced it before. And then, as some of you have seen from my most recent videos, having just received this, my JVC XI, so I'd say right now this is the system I enjoy. And how long will that last? Well, it'll always last. I'll always enjoy this system, but my focus and my enjoyment will be shifted once I receive something else, or the next thing that I receive. And that's it. Okay, so Rob, MaximumRD out. Thanks for the tag there, Shawn, and I'll leave it at that.